Hey everyone, and welcome to Hollow Knight, all skills, no major glitches. We're here for about 50 minutes, so we're going to start and then we'll explain things as we go. Alright.
Ready? I don't know if I have steel salt.
Ooh, well, I definitely start on this.
Let's wait. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait.
I just won't mash through it.
Okay, it's fine. We'll mash, we'll wait.
Alright, when you get the pole.
Alright, I'm good. Mash.
Alright.
Ready? Alright, cool.
Alright, so immediately we're going to pause, unpause, and then open our inventory, which is something you're allowed to do in patch 1221, which we're running on. That was an inventory drop. So what it does is it uncaps our full speed, and it also removes the hardfall animation. You're going to see a fair few of these throughout the run. They're really useful, especially for any kind of vertical downwards movement. And then we're just moving through King's Pass. Just to explain a few HUD elements, on the top left, the 5 little oval shapes, there are masks, which is our health resource in this game. And then next to it, the big circle slowly filling up with the goop in it. That is our soul vessel. So we're going to be using that throughout the run for healing as well as casting the spell we get. It basically, you can think of it as having 9 points, basically. So you get 1 point every time you hit an enemy with your nail, which is this melee attack. And then it costs 3 points to heal or to cast a spell, which we're going to be doing a lot of throughout the run.
Yeah, spells are really broken in this game, and we get all of the spells in this category, so we're going to destroy bosses.
We've got a bit of just walking and jumping here, just to avoid the walk zone, so we might as well introduce ourselves. I'm ins0mnia, or May. I'm joined by Violet, or Vichi, and then on the couch we have Layla and Isog, if you want to each say hi.
Hello.
Hi, I am a Celeste runner who has attempted to learn Hollow Knight, but I'm just here for the run. I've had a good attempt at learning this.
Yeah. I'm Isog. I run this game, bunch of categories.
Yep. So
Speaking of the two of them, can I get that volume up?
Yes.
And while they're doing that, part of the deep ASM lore is that I have convinced like half the people here to speedrun Hollow Knight. And this is the category that I get them to start with. This is the like gateway into becoming a Hollow Knight player.
Thank you, man.
It's really good. If you're in the audience and you're like, maybe this speedrunning thing's for me, this is the place to start. I'm not biased, but like, this is the place to start.
It's definitely a very good beginner-friendly category, but also very deep, so deep.
It was also my first speed game, like 6 and a bit years ago at this point. And we have another HUD element that has joined the fray. Just below our masks and to the right of our soul meter, that is our geo, which is the primary currency in this game. We'll be using that to spend at various shopkeepers as well as to open up a few other map elements. And we're just heading to our first boss now. We kind of just skip it. We're going to do the first phase and then we're going to lead through
Oh my god.
Yeah.
dev-intended shortcut.
ESA?
Oh my god. You guys, so False Knight RNG is going to really play a role here.
We want him to jump left. Oh god.
So what are the big RNG elements in False Knight here? Why does this make a difference?
So if he jumps left, then you can follow him really easily. If he jumps right, he jumps much further away from you, and you just lose time as it hits.
I see. And right here, we don't actually do the full False Knight skip. It's actually cleverly put in right here is a breakable wall that lets you skip the rest of the False Knight fight after you finish the first phase of him. It's very nice to just open up the game and make the first segment of the run much shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, first, like, I want to say 8-9 minutes are very RNG heavy, so we're going to see some enemies in a little bit. We need to get them to spit little mini versions of themselves so we can collect more soul, but it's a 50-50 chance as to whether they spit that or like a fireball, so those are the main like RNG points of that, and then also False Knight, depending on where it goes, can also affect a little bit.
So this is our first spell. It's called Vengeful Spirit. You'll probably hear us call it VS or Fireball.
Broken.
Yeah, it does, at the moment, 3 times nail damage.
Yes.
and we're going to get all of the upgrades and also a charm later on, so eventually it'll be doing much, much more than that.
Also, a thing with fireballs, which I guess I'll try to get out of the way first, is a thing called double hitting. So, should I explain that now?
Yeah, go for it.
Double hit fireballs can actually hit enemies 2 times, which the fireball deals about 15 damage, which is a large amount more than nail damage. And if you get double the damage if you manage to hit twice by pushing the enemy back into the fireball right after it hits it the first time, which is a huge method of actually just expediting boss fights. Without it, the boss fights would not be nearly as fast as they are.
I'm gonna bench.
That boulder despises you.
Yeah, he sent it at the worst trajectory. That was so funny.
Do you not get a heal until Hornet?
I mean, you don't have time to slow down. That bench is pretty fast, so
yeah.
Green Path, which we're coming up on, is the next area, and it is very soul hungry. We're going to be using fireballs a lot, and so using soul to heal is very slow.
This is probably one of the most soul management heavy parts of the game. It's also one of the I wouldn't say monotonous, but it's definitely just the long sections of walking.
So here we have a trick where if you walk off screen and the fireball just kind of sits on top of the boulder for a bit and it gets all 4 hits instantly, and then this is immediately followed up by a fireball skip with
nice.
By God, I believe you may have missed it. That might even be on
have
the
enough
little
soul.
gear. Oh, okay.
My boulder quick kill involved fireballing the ground.
Unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought I was gonna fall.
So this is Green Path. This is just a lot of movement management, trying to not miss your jumps, because a lot of these rooms can be very punishing. You can either fall into acid, fall into parts that are difficult to circumvent and get around, or you can just end up just dying or falling down rooms majorly.
Here we have a second fireball skip. So how this works is we use the fireball's knockback, turn around in the air, and it pushes you back just that little bit further to just make it to that ledge. Saves a lot of time versus going the long way. And here's the last fireball skip coming
This
up on
one's
Spike.
pretty hard.
Nice.
First try.
Spike all 3. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Alright, that's really nice, because I'm going to stop and heal up here. I got one unlucky hit and then one simply a difference in skill hit. And you really don't want to be on low health here, because we have to fight a couple of tough non-boss enemies coming up soon, and you really don't want to have anything less than full health.
Right there by the first boss fight of person 3. That's a pretty difficult fight, which involves them forcing them to jump back into the second hit of your fireball, which helps quick kill them and just kills them as soon as they spawn. It's really cool.
That was weird.
A lot of soul management here just to try and get another quick kill on another boss. Very dense segment, this Green Path right here.
Yeah, we're trying to collect a lot of Geo here, so we're going to collecting him on the Geo, but we also want Soul from these specialized here as well, so that we can go and kill the Moss Knights in the next room.
This is probably one of the harder parts of early game, just this specific room right here.
Honestly, I think this split's like top 3 hardest split in the run.
Oh, he jumped back,
which is
thank God.
really weird, given, you know, we have like nothing, you wouldn't expect it, but it really is.
You just never practice it because it's so early on and like you never really die. So there's a lot of different comments.
Yeah, no one would ever die in Green Path.
No one
I don't want to talk about it.
Can we out-vibe for a second?
Yeah, so one of the things that we did there as well is I started jumping over the Moss Knight, but like just kind of in his face, and that manipulates him into jumping back, but only sometimes. Hello, Hornet. Oh, she didn't unstagger. Alright.
So this is Hornet. This is probably one of the most fun fights in the game, just because her jump arc lets you get perfectly 4 hits in with a fireball, and it lets you do a perfect stamina rotation just like that. Vibe did a very good job.
Yeah, that was actually really fast, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah,
We're pretty synced coming out.
basically
Yeah,
caught
yeah,
up.
like,
oh my god!
like 3 seconds apart-ish. Yeah, now we're going to quit out because we don't need to be here anymore. We're going to quit back to Ancestral Mound, which is the place where we got our Fireball skill. Oh, I normally have the final at the second slot. I nearly just started a new game. So now we're going to go down to get our claw ability. That's going to be our main way of getting around because it allows us to climb up walls.
Yeah, and so from Hornet, we just got this dash ability. Dash is an amazing... Celeste reference, yeah. Dash is an amazing ability. It just makes it so much faster to move around. Much more fun movement.
Yeah, now the run actually comes into its own because the first 10 minutes of the run is just walking through green pad.
Oh, we're synced again.
Oh. Now we have really interesting movement with dash optimization. It's basically just trying to use dashes.
Oh, I got the hardfall fall off. That's so good.
So what I did was I swung my nail and hit the wall as we went around the corner. So the nail actually gives us a slight pushback.
Yeah.
And what that does is it allows us to just make it onto the platform. Otherwise we would dunk in the acid. It is quite tricky. That one you can kind of buffer in a weird way, so it's a little easier, but it's just a small movement optimization that we go for.
It's called a Cetic Slash. It's named after someone.
Cetic, believe it or not.
Who?
Cetic.
There's no way.
Oh, we're coming up to one of our first skips here, the Fireball skip. Not first skip, but May gets it first try. That's really nice there.
Yeah,
and so does Vi.
This explosion pogo is pretty... It's not too difficult, but it saves a lot of time, like 20 seconds. So. And it probably sets up for this here, where we double pogo these mantises to get up a little bit quicker than going around.
These are all pretty volatile skips that both runners are actually getting first try.
Yeah, and here we're going to get the mantis to hit us out of this pickup.
Oh,
so
that was so
out
fast.
Just a little bit earlier.
Okay. That mantis is really temperamental and sometimes just doesn't like me. I have a love-hate relationship with him. But yeah, I'm gonna yo. I damaged my voice pretty badly from karaoke last night because MCR was just too hard. So I'm gonna try and talk as much as I can, but unfortunately, Helena by My Chemical Romance goes a little too hard.
Shout out. Shout out. So right now we're on our way to Saluba, the charm merchant, to pick up the only charm in this run, the most broken charm in the game.
This is the only charm we're going to pick up. Charm Stone makes all your spells, depending on the spells, do either 1/3 or 1/2 more damage.
We're not getting the stag.
Thank you.
Yes, don't get the stag.
Helping your competitor?
She's any percent. We did an any percent race a couple days ago, so you're meant to go and get the stag in any percent.
Vi, I think you died in one place in that run. I can't remember where actually.
I died in multiple.
No, just one place in particular. Someone might know where.
No one will
Yo,
know.
I got this.
Alright, well that's a setup for a thing that we're going to talk about soon.
Yeah, so that's a weird form of wall-cling storage. I'll explain when we explain the normal ones. It's a little silly.
Oh, no airwalk.
So here we're setting up, we're getting a bench for probably one of the coolest skips in Hollow Knight speedrunning, is the Shade skip. So we're going to intentionally die to stop Sticky Keys.
No! Stop
I
it!
had that last year.
Oh my god.
So this must be the one I used for ASM, because it didn't give me sticker keys.
Alright, well, that's going in the report.
So we're intentionally dying here. It's going to spawn our Shade over to the right, and then we're going to use it to pogo up higher and get into Blue Lake, which is the next area here, much earlier than we're supposed to.
The Shade likes Vi today. Normally the Shade can actually use one of your spells against you, and the Shade there really likes to fireball you.
Oh,
No! So this is wall-cling storage. Wall-cling storage is we're kind of making the game think we're still on the wall, and it preserves your dash speed as we're dashing across Blue Lake here. So, zooming.
This is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire run. This is just one of my favorite parts of the entire run, purely just because it's so cool.
Oh yeah, we
Like-
got Dream Nail here.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to not do a quado climb here.
I'm used to old all skills route, which skips Dream Nail and gets it after peaks, but this is the new route, and we get Dream Nail here so we can get Lurian early.
Man, I wish we had D-Dart for the
Yeah,
watches.
but we have a big old cutscene here, so if you want to go off and read some donations, that'd be great.
Absolutely, we have a lot coming through. A lot of love from the Hollow Knight community as well. So we have $25 from Python saying, yippee! It's the Australian Cuties Marathon time of the year. Good luck race, and have fun for all of us there. Also to all the Hollow Knight people watching, I love you all. We have $2. We have $2 from Anonymous saying, Gorb sucks and I love Myla. We also have $15 from Zane saying, surely Team Cherry will pop up on stage to announce Silk Song after the speed run.
Hey, no, the lock is on more enemy. Bad. Now we have no game audio.
What? What?
You turn up the one labeled. Wait.
Turn up the one
they're
labeled.
backwards?
Yeah, they're backwards.
Wait, so is that...
That's my fault.
Wait, so is this good for you now?
Yeah, this is good, yeah.
Okay.
Thank
We are like dead
Oh my
synced again.
god! Not really, because I went for Dream Dash and then I missed a nail buffer, so I just stood there.
I went to do the C-Dash version of Dream Plats.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
I have no game audio anymore.
What? I don't...
For my headphones, turn up the one that's labeled ins0mnia.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn up all the way. Is that
There
good?
we go. Yeah.
Is that
okay,
too
okay,
loud?
that's too loud.
I thought so. Better?
Yes.
Okay. Yell at me again if it changes.
So the ability we just picked up in Resting Grounds there is called the Dream Nail. It's our story ability. We're going to be using it to collect souls in various few bosses, and it also allows us to defeat the Dreamers, which is the main thing we need to do to beat the game.
Yep. Something really important I should explain here. So our geo really matters in early game.
Yeah.
We're coming up to collecting Dash Slash, where we need 800 geo, and that's going to be kind of our big geo breakpoint for the run.
Benadash combo slash?
Now you might say 800. We're only on 243. In which case I'd say, wow, you're really on the ball. I would also
Really
say
good at maths.
we're coming up to Gorgeous Husk, which is basically just the super rich person that we're going to beat up for their money.
I love great hoppers. Not hoppers, great.
This is Praxis.
What? I'm so confused.
We're punching up here.
So this is Gorgeous House, which gives you a very nice 420 geo.
Shoutouts.
Shoutouts. It's very good just because it gives us a very, very nice cash injection.
Yeah.
I need more.
you-
Wait, where is it?
What?
It's in the corner,
What?
right corner.
What?
There you are.
Shoutouts to Isorg.
Thank you,
I know
Isaac.
where the geo hides.
I need more money. Please.
Yeah, so we're getting Dash Slash. We're going to Kingdom's Edge to get Dash Slash here. Kind of early. Like,
Very early.
Very early.
It would be nice to get Dash Slash as well as doing a few other things that I'm doing Kingdom's Edge later, but we are going to use Dash Slash for a lever skip to get Shade Soul early. Something that's only doable on this patch, which is 1221.
Yeah, basically, Dash Slash has a very, very long hitbox, and something that was patched out in later versions of the game was that Dash Slash can actually hit levels on the other side of gates that you're supposed to go around to open the gate. So it just lets us completely skip complete sections of rooms, and it's really neat that we can do this so early.
You need all of this fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm at
801.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, walkling storage.
Yippee! Oh my gosh, I've never been able to get that walkling
Oh,
storage.
it's super easy.
I know it's super easy, but despite doing the setup, I've never been able to get it.
All right, so this is probably a good time to explain what all skills actually means. It doesn't mean that we have all the skills. It means that we're collecting all of the nail arts, the movement abilities, the upgraded spells, and yeah, that's it. And then beating the game. So it's pretty cool. You see a lot more of the game than you would in any percent, and generally we're a lot stronger for the fights, which is part of what makes this such a good beginner category. So we're just going to basically, like, our philosophy for the run is to load up on a lot of damage, and then we worry about most of the boss fights and stuff. So this is kind of the main stop in the loading up on damage phase. We're going to be using this dash slash we just got to hit a lever through a wall, which is something that is patched out on the newer patches. This is the primary reason we run on 1221. It's really useful because otherwise we would have to go to Crystal Peak, get the Elegant Key, spend 800 Geo at Sly the Shopkeeper, and then we would have to come back here, which is a whole lot of walking for something we can just hit through a wall. And it also saves us a bunch of money. Also, I got hit by a guy in the... That was another lever skip, I guess I should explain. You can't just do that in your casual playthrough.
Well, you could.
You could if your casual playthrough was on 1221.
2, 3, 4. Thanks, Gid.
Shout out to Midge.
Gid told me that's trap.
Count to 7.
So I'm
Oh, by saving the grove.
Shout out to Blossom.
Shout out to Blossom.
Oh, I got the double.
Nice.
It's a little slower, but it saves some soul, and it's just more comfy for me. And we're synced. And we're synced.
Wait, that's actually sick.
Great. Excellent range.
Oh my god! This is insane. And that's the first like real example of a lever skip.
Wait, I guess I know how to read Chinese. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, so we run in simplified Chinese. It is the fastest language, so there's just fewer characters and they scroll faster. English is actually the second slowest language ahead of French.
So yeah, here we're coming into Soul Sanctum, which this category is pretty chill. In a lot of other categories, this is a very scary area because the Soul Twisters is getting in the way, but we have that flat. Yippee! Which allows us to skip.
And then this is quiet.
Norman. Alright, cool.
Oh, is his name Norman?
Yeah, that's his name.
Hi, Norman.
If Norman's so good, why isn't there a Norman too?
Well, unfortunately, we don't get to see Norman 2 because we did already skip him. But
Why
Wow,
there?
this Soul
Oh my
Twist is
god.
surge.
I'm just, yeah, like, they are also RNG, so I'm just, like, choosing the fireball there is, like...
Oh, you guys did the dash slash at the same time.
Amazing.
It wastes a little bit of soul, but it's fine because there's plenty of soul little, like, orbs here. Because this is also a very RNG heavy boss, but either way, like, no matter how bad the RNG is, we don't lose too much time because we're just so loaded on, like, Shade Soul Shaman right now.
Yeah, so our base fireball's 15 damage, Shaman Stone bumps that up to 20, and then Shade Soul with Shaman Stone is 40, and our nail is still doing 5, so you can see how it's really helpful. Plus we can double hit, which makes it 16 nail hits worth of damage.
Yeah, it's very easy to get double hits on this boss as well if he uses the right pattern.
Like, you can hit him on. Oh my god, that's really fast.
Not really. It was okay. I was not expecting him to die.
Yeah, like, you can get really easy double hits on this boss. If you hit him with the Shade Soul cycle arena, he teleports into the Shade Soul again. So he just kind of owns himself.
Yeah, and so then in the second phase, he's doing these down dives. You just need to get
Oh my god, both of you guys are synced again. How do you keep doing this? Shout out to the Trans Dash.
Humble too.
I was trying to go for
I got it.
You got it? Oh, okay. Alright, well, May wins. GG. I did opt to kill him a little inoptimally there because I'm a little low on health, and we're going to be carrying this health into a pretty difficult boss.
One of the hardest bosses in the game, actually.
That's definitely casually. I think with Shade Soul here, we shouldn't be too bad, but you know.
Yeah, any percent gets pretty big. It's kind of the roadblock.
So do you want to explain what Vi just did there with
The dash slash storage?
Yeah.
So if you open your inventory while doing a dash slash, the next time you dash, the slash will come out when on that dash instead of the other one. And it just saves a little bit of time because we can't charge a dash slash during the dive. And so it just comes out straight up after the dive.
Are there any other applications to that?
Yeah, you'll see one in the peak.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's fine.
A little sketchy.
Oh, that's why you hit the lever. Wait.
oh my god, you synced again!
Something is happening.
What is going on today?
There's 3 uses of dash slash storage in this run. There's one in Umu that I'm going to go for.
Yeah, I forgot about the Umu.
And there's one in Crystal Peaks.
Something funny, I found the
my
Umu
God.
dash slash storage, wrote it off, and then in the time since then, people have found a way to actually implement it as a way to back up an extra attack. And I still don't do it.
May.
She's
This is
bitter.
beautiful.
May, when she doesn't do her own strat.
So here we have Watcher Knights. We're gonna go up here and into this secret wall and break this chandelier. We've killed one of the Watcher Knights before the fight. So now we only have to fight 5 of them.
May is better at this fight than I am, so I'm just going to try and live. Oh.
Nice win out.
Oh, damn it.
That's the perfect pattern.
Oh my god, I'm getting such a bad pattern.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Yeah, they're meant to die really, really fast, but I kind of messed up.
So in this fight, we want to be getting double hits and triple hits on the fireballs. If they roll away from you, you get a triple. And other than that, we really want to be hitting both of them with the Shade Soul at the same time.
What?
Oh my god, Vi, please. Okay, nice triple.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I can heal you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is
I was about to ask if you could heal just for me.
That was really good.
Oh, nice.
Oh. And
I am.
May-
Oh.
No, 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 no. Not again. I'm having flashbacks.
You have enough for 2, yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
It's fine. This fight is so much easier in all skills because we have more damage, but like, they are so volatile. There was a glitch there as well. We call it rude word upstate because he kind of like, there's a chance for him to do a bounce attack. And in that bounce attack, he can just like stop and then fall to the ground. I don't know why it happens, and it looks really funny.
I did see that. That happened during your fire.
I will not say the actual word for that because I like not having to put money in the swear jar.
Alright, so yeah, this is our first streamer, which is why we need the dream nails so early.
Oh.
First
we
streamer?
need 3 dreamers to open up the Black Egg Temple, which is kind of the final boss. So we're going to be collecting those throughout the course of the run. 2 of them are gated by a boss fight, and then 1 of them are gated by a very tough like movement and combat kind of area.
There are 2 different Knight cosplayers in the crowd, and I just looked up and I was like,
Amazing.
Wait, oh, there is a second one.
but I think this segment is pretty chill. It's just some movement. I'm going to be backtracking a little bit, so I think now would be another great time for donations.
Absolutely, and we're no shortage of those. Again, the love coming from the Hollow Knight community is huge at the moment. We have $15 from Kyrie, who says, good luck to both May and Vi. Shame I couldn't be there in person, but I'm cheering you on from back home in Canada. Put this towards petting Milo. So just for the standings at the moment, waving to Milo is currently at $90 and petting is at $70. So if you'd like to sway that, make sure to keep the donations coming in. We have $15 from Jimbo and $50 from Old Bitey and Red Dust Sword with Keep It Purple Violet.
She has all of the pronouns, every single one of them.
That
why
was
did I do that?
Bye.
Oh,
my
that is
God.
a really bad hazard
What?
respawn.
That's
Oh my God.
awful.
That is what happens.
Oh, you did the thing
I'm
I
aware
did.
of that. Yeah. No, I'm
What?
aware of that. I'm just autopiloting right now.
That's not a very good thing to do in a race.
No, it's not, but it's okay.
This
I
is
simply
fine.
stop autopiloting.
So normally we would do a trick called Firebell there. Vi might do it, just it saves a lot less time RTA because it involves going through and then back through the transition, and I would like to have the soul as a safety buffer if I have to heal later.
I got Photoshop jump.
I did not.
Nice.
Photoshop jump?
Yeah, so there's a very, very small window that you can jump up there from. We call it Photoshop jump because it looks like you're not meant to be able to make it. That's Firebell.
And we're now going into Crystal Peak to get our Crystal Heart ability, which is basically the game's super dash. It's called Crystal Peak, and I tend to agree it's pretty good. It's very cycle and movement heavy, which as a speedrunner is great because it's consistent and fun.
I love 3A.
And then just down here in this next room is where Mila lives. So we will be visiting her at the end of the run, hopefully to pat her with a spell or nail.
You're evil.
That is in your control. Just know that's my preference.
You are evil. Boom. Peak is probably one of my favorite chapters. I'm
Celeste Bills.
sorry. The way you guys are saying. Probably one of my favorite areas in the game. I agree with May. Just how cycle-based and movement it is. I love it. May currently. Oh my god.
Oh, Pogax.
Very good job. That's a skip called Pogax.
Because you pogo the axe and it's pog.
And it's named after Axe to You.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
I feel like this is another gullible moment. I'm going to use my better judgment and say that it is. Because I don't believe you right now.
People would never come to PAX
Making a
and just
nice
lie.
cycle through these cycle rooms is very good. I think I got Pogax there as well. Yeah, nice.
GG, bye.
Yep. So we can actually pogo the lantern in the previous room, but I elected not to, just because we're on free health and we need to carry this health through quite a few
no!
I got
sections.
Rex.
Yeah, that double hit sucks.
Which is part of the decision making that's very important in runs like this for consistency. You can do the fastest strat every time, but if you mess up and then you don't have health because you greeted stuff, you're gonna die.
Yeah, we see by taking some of these routes a little bit safer just because she's already lost 2 health. And you don't want to have low health coming into some of these
I
sections.
will go for damage-less cycle there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Ooh, the underplat from May there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what was that about inventory drops deleting hardball?
It only deletes hardfall if you're good.
So here we see Maze picked up C-Dash, Crystal Dash, Super Dash. It's a faster movement than Dash, and so you will see us use it a lot, but it does have a charge up time, and so over short distances, dashing is generally better.
Yep, so for the nerds, C-Dash moves at 28 units a second, Dash moves at 20 units a second, but obviously has downtime in between, and then walking is 8 units a second. And the cutoff point between C-Dash and Dash being worthwhile is about 4 dashes. And we're coming into a dark room here, so normally you're meant to have the Lumify Lantern ability, but we have rote learning skills, so we don't need it.
I'm sorry, what? Just learning skills?
Nice dark room from me there.
And now we're getting D-Dark, the beginner-friendly spell. It has iframes, it has damage, it is easy, it is just incredible. If you're struggling, just get D-Dark.
Oh
Dying to
no.
bosses, D-Dark.
By taking this cycle very, very careful.
Everything is fine.
Oh, please heal
Everything's
before
fine.
dark room.
You can't.
Oh, you
Yeah, they don't give you
not a
soul.
mimic!
You can heal on this
Pogo,
guy.
yeah, if you pogo him, it's safe. He can't shoot you upwards.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for me.
I will probably take another hit in this room, so...
Please don't.
Oh, right. I am doing the wrong strat.
Oh my god. Bye, please.
This is a long walk back,
Oh,
so we would
I forgot to
prefer
benching kings.
Vi to die. Oh, so May's losing time.
Oh my god.
So that's good for Vi to catch up a little.
Oh my god.
I am scared for Vi.
I am really scared for Vi.
Pogo, this guy.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought
this
he was
is
about to
fine.
snipe you.
Yeah, they can snipe you really bad, so I'm just gonna take it slow.
Any casual player will know that this is up there for one of the most annoying enemies in the game.
Right, so I'm going to bust out some on-the-fly routing here. I'm going to take the Spire lever bench, and then we're meant to go and get the acid swim ability and quit out back to kings. So this kind of lets me... It should be the quickest way of making up the difference.
This is some very on-the-fly thinking from Vi here. Oh, but 2 heals now. Oh, we're feeling a bit...
Alright, we should be fine now.
today.
We should be fine now. I'm so silly.
She's just a silly little gal.
So a big part of the reason why Vi wanted 3 health there is in Crystallized Mound, and even here, enemies can knock you into hazards, which can be 2 unavoidable damage.
There we go. Okay.
So 3 is kind of the I'm always safe cutoff.
I'm also gonna heal here.
Remember the... Thank
Fair.
you.
Alright, and that was a spike tunnel, and now we're going to use that C-dash ability we got to do some acid skips.
Yeah, so May's coming up on their acid swim ability called Isma's tier here. So funnily enough, we're going to skip past some acid using C-dash to get to it. Nice.
Yeah, C-dash is basically useless. The only percent it gains is C-dash, is Isma's itself. It is really bad, but we need it for the all skills requirement, so we have to get Isma's.
Oh, right. I need to put out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's only one acid pool in the game that you can't skip past.
What is that?
The
one
left of Leggy.
Left lane. There is an invisible wall there. Alright, so spike tunnels have historically not been nice to me, so I'm gonna...
Thank you for having healed there, by the way.
No worries, actually. I'd rather not put the marathon 30 minutes behind schedule.
Right, so normally, yeah, we would be bench at kings here, but I just have to go from here. I'm going to not bench at kings because the boss we're going to fight now is a hard save, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going back into Kingdom's Edge. If the dash line level skip wasn't possible, this would be when we get it's just so good to get an extra shade soul damage early that we take that detour.
So you can get sold off Gaia.
That's honestly not the worst step in the world. Like,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
You do have to do the spike tunnel again.
It is unfortunate. That spike tunnel is very hard. It is very high.
I have never done it before, and
It's much harder than 1221 that is on current patch, so that's like another reason why runners might pick current patch. Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just much less forgiving.
So here we see May doing the skip up to Hornet 2 here, using this Aspid to Pogo. Normally you would need the double jump ability to get up here, but we can lure the Aspid over and get up.
There we go.
Nice.
Way more health now.
Yeah, this is
So-
much more OP.
yeah, I'd say that 0 health is a little bit less than 4 health.
Just a little.
It was a shade skip. It was a shade skip.
It was a shade
Right,
skip.
so
Yeah.
this is Hornet 2, even with D-Dark, probably the hardest boss in the run. She can parry, which is what we really don't want because it reduces the incoming hit to 1 damage, I think. And she hits you, and if she parries her fireball, which she can do for some reason, it is unavoidable damage.
Where is he? Where are you going?
Too high.
Oh, that was nice. Thank you. Like maybe 30 seconds too late, but I appreciate it nonetheless, buddy.
Great sentiment right there.
So May really wants to be getting double hits off the fireball on Hornet here.
like that.
Like that, yeah. And stagger locking her like this is really good because it allows you to just farm soul and the fireballs. Hornet's really good at dodging out of the way, and like if you get into a position where you can't get soul, then it makes it really difficult.
Hornet is also incredibly susceptible to double hits, as you saw in that fight. Just the way that she takes knockback actually just lets her just get hit so many times. It's so nice to just be able to bully her like that.
Yeah, doubles are really not consistent on Hornet though. Like, sometimes you just won't give you them for no reason.
I'm gonna go for the damageless version. Never mind.
Yeah, I just took the bench.
Oh, you did? Alright, I will done too.
Bye.
It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Enemies have not been very kind to you this run, have
There is
they?
a backup aspect, but
Yeah.
it is slow. Oh no! Bye. They're not gonna respawn on
Yeah, you're gonna have to
respawn.
save quit.
Oh my god. That was very unfortunate. The other two got hit by spike bed.
Alright, so I'm now heading into the Ancient Basin to get the double jump ability. And I get to say hi and bye in my pass.
We're in the same room.
If only that was, what is it called again? HK.net something?
KKP.
Right, doing a specific seat out here that just gets us across the room much quicker. Nice.
Do you mind if I jump in with a quick donation to help pick your spirits up? I have a massive $1,000 donation from the legends over at Team Cherry themselves. Thank you so much. Kicking us over to $9,000 here
Thank you
at
very much.
Speedrun, AusSpeedruns at PAX.
Love you, Team Cherry.
Shout out to Team Cherry.
Yeah, huge shout outs to them for both making an incredible game and yeah, the donation and just being, from as far as I can tell, nice people.
Yay.
Right, and we go through the transition and back here because even with the real time of going through them and back through the transition, the bench animation is just so slow, this is still quicker. Alright, and now I'm onto the big orange slot machine, which is basically gambling on these Morlurk spits.
Let's go gambling.
Alright, so we won gambling section 1.
Did not get hit.
So much gambling in this set.
You never get hit by the second one. The third one generally always hits you,
That
so
one
that's
is-
really nice.
But then you never normally get hit by that.
Yeah, the fourth one is completely gambling.
Then this one, oh, there we go. Also, hi Hornet.
Right. Nice. Okay, so 2-hit Morlurks, pretty good. And we're going to do a trans dash here. So what that does is we cancel our dash momentum with a wall jump, and it kicks us out a little, like it mirrors that dash momentum back, which lets us get out over ledges we normally aren't supposed to get through. And then we're going to use a C dash here to kill the last of these little stragglers. I missed one.
Nice Hornet fight from not dying like half the fight on 1 HP. Very
She
impressive.
can do a parry there, and it just nullifies all of your damage, no matter what it is, even if it's a spell. So it sucks.
I have managed.
When you do a fireball and then she just parries you, but like, I don't know. I got lucky on doubles on the second half of the fight, so that's fine.
So May there was looking for this headbang attack that Broken Vessel does, where you can get a lot of deducts on it. Unfortunately, didn't get it, but got some really good doubles on some lucky dashes from Broken Vessel, so that's really good. And here we have wings.
You didn't see that into the pickup?
Oh yeah, doesn't that do some really weird stuff?
It can, yeah.
All right.
Only if you
and
quit out early.
Now we're quitting out, and we're going to use the King's Brand, which we got from Hornet 2, to get the Shade Dash ability. So there are shade gates in the game, which you can't pass through without the Shade Dash. Plus it also just gives us invincibility on our dash itself, which is a really helpful ability, and obviously is
that's so
required
rude.
for the all skills requirement. The reason we go out of our way to get it now, even though we don't have wraiths to go and get Abyss Shriek, is because it lets us take a faster path through some of the movement later in the game. So it's just it saves enough time that it's not worth coming back later.
Yeah, and that's one of the major reroutes of this new route that came out. I want to say 2022, but I think I might be wrong on
I
that.
think 23.
I think this is 23, yeah.
Oh, that's not the right place.
There are Void Tendrils there.
Yeah, so part of the reason this saves time is because we only have to, like, we get this as we're coming down for wings anyway. So we don't have to
That's scary.
come
The
back
siblings
from
get-
hidden station as many times. Yeah, so May is on 2 health here and siblings do 2 damage. So hopefully May doesn't get hit.
Oh, I thought you would just go to dash face first into that sibling there.
There we go. Took it slightly slower there, but
We're
we're
not
fine.
doing the 4-cycle axe to you lever.
We've already shouted him out with Pogax. I don't need to shout out the lever as well.
I kind of forgot what to do there, so I wanted an adventure, but it's fine.
Yippee.
Oh, Pog Axe. Oh.
Wow.
It literally took like, what, 5 splits?
And that Shake Cloak pickup is about 15 years long, conservative estimate. So we're just going to quit out as soon as we touch it because we get the skill as soon as we touch it. And now we just did a Dream Nail to get early control. And we're going to climb back up out because that's a hard save, so we can't just save quit back to the base and toll bench.
All right,
By
let's
having-
go gambling. Oh, nice.
By having a really good roll actually.
Yeah.
It was okay. That last one, that's the only one that's like guaranteed 50-50. Hello? There we go. All right, BV.
All right. This is Abyss Climb, the coolest movement IL in the game.
Shout out
So
to
I'm
May.
going to try and do it pretty quick.
Shoutouts to May.
True. Shoutouts to me.
Oh, I don't have soul.
What?
Oh.
I've died, so it looked like I had more soul than I actually did. It's fine.
May getting that triple spike pogo on the second try there. Little unfortunate on the first one.
Right, I'm going to go for the fun jump at the end here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, this is a really tight jump.
She goes
You
for
can
it,
just-
goes for the backup, and then goes for it again.
All right. So that is, I think, like double
This is an
frame
Eric
perfect or something.
situation.
It
Oh my
is
God.
really silly. It's only really done in the Abyss Climb IL. Because some idiot decided to grind it out for Reki.
That was like the first thing that you said when I met you. It was like, oh yeah, I'm just doing a biscuit.
I am gonna call her out. Her username in her Discord was Abyss Climb World Record holder for like 6 months.
Is a bit, I assure you.
Was it? Your Honor, it was a bit.
It's the funneling people into Abyss Climb ILs. Like, I watched someone run all skills, and I'm like, you know where you have 3 seconds of time save?
You're basically just asking someone to run Celeste with their hands.
You know, honestly, respectfully, Your Honor, you weren't there.
All right, and now we're going to go and get the Cyclone Slash ability. It is quite isolated. We can get it anytime from dirt mouth like this, but it's the fastest to do it with C-Dash and like full movement like we have. And we can actually use it for some movement sections later. So this is the ideal time to go and grab it.
What is happening? I don't know where I am.
I don't know where you are either.
Oh,
The
wait.
Abyss.
That's a
Why are there so many platforms?
How many more abilities do we have left to get, May?
At least one.
At least one. Give a very our statistician over here. Give that for Insomnia, May.
Cyclone, Wraiths, Great Slash, Abyss Shriek. So
Ah,
4.
I think that's it, yeah.
Oh,
And then
So
obviously
she was
2
right.
dreamers.
とした股間だ
True, she was right.
I had a very nice sibling claim.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, they were very kind to me.
So this is Cyclone Slash. It's our second nail art from May here. We can use it
Yeah, that's so
to...
Bum.
It does a similar thing to inventory dropping, where while using it, it will uncap your fall speed. And there's places where it's better to use a cyclone because you can move left and right while doing it, whereas an inventory drop, you just fall straight down.
Yep, and it can also be used on this patch to break the breakable like plank walls faster.
Oh yeah.
That is not really a thing on current patch, but it is here, so we're going to make full use of it.
Not getting the egg.
All right, great gambling there. There are so many enemies that can just be in the wrong spot and hit you out of that inventory drop. We're going to kill Umu now, who is an absolute, I can't say that, not very nice, but in 80%. In all skills, much more manageable. We're going to be going for a one cycle. If I miss, then clearly all the cool kids get 2 cycles, but I'm not going to sell myself too short yet.
Yeah, Umu is very RNG. Umu can give you extra attacks, which takes a long time, and also has 2 different attacks. A chasing attack, which is a lot slower than just filling the room with lightning attack.
Yep. I'm just going to take a little safety bench here because it's a long walk back, and I want to be able to damage tank if I get an extra.
Very solid abyss climb by Vi.
I got lost.
Oh, okay.
The second try
I
was
didn't
very
see the
solid.
bit where you got lost. So it was a very solid abyss climb from Vi.
I just looked at your screen, saw cool move, and was like, nice.
All right. So we're going to be doing a very specific lure here.
Yeah, positioning Umu is very important. Umu follows you around the screen.
Oh yeah, there's a shade soul one cycle.
And I'm getting the worst possible RNG.
Yeah, so these are the slow attacks.
So this is a guaranteed fast because it can only do the same attack twice in a row.
Can you get
All right, no extra. We're
can you
getting
ever get baffle, slow baffle, faster?
It's just you can't have more than 2 in a row.
Okay.
I think I missed. No, I'm good.
No, you got it. Yeah.
The music stopped.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Very good one cycle from me there.
All right, and getting an inventory drop. Sorry, the wall fling storage. All right, there we go. And then we got dash off the top of the tank here, which just sets us up to be in the perfect edge of the interact range. And this is our second Dreamer Monomon.
Wallfling storage is one of the coolest switches in the game. It's very cool, and it's very interesting because it can actually just be used to break things and just completely circumvent entire sections and abilities.
Yeah, it's very broken. We only allow the less broken uses of it in NMG category.
Yeah, you're only allowed to use it to speed up movement you could already do if you weren't using wall fling storage. Just otherwise it would fundamentally reshape like every NMG run, and it would be very unfun because there are some really tight applications of it. So it's just a very fun way of adding depth to the run without breaking the spirit of the NMG rule set.
Like right here where May is, in Umu, you're required to use C-dash here because you don't have Isma's tier in any %. So you actually are able to just skip getting C-dash because that's the only use of it in any %. And you can just instead use walk-in storage to skip the use of the only required use of C-dash in any %.
Yeah, which is basically the main reason we don't allow you to do that.
Yep, and we have to bench here because we're going to be saving and quitting back to this bench. We're just taking a quick detour up into Green Path for the Great Slash, which is our third and final nail art. And this C-dash is gambling, so let's go gambling.
This Uma can either hit you out or just be nice like that. That was nice.
Nice one. Nice pull there, Vibe. As May said, very RNG
someone
heavy.
got in the way.
Yeah, well, like, it's
It was funny.
They've been RNG.
All right, really nice movement through here. This is such a... Never mind.
I
When
missed
done
one
well,
small thing.
it is such a fun movement section. The game has a room IL community, so it's just people doing one room over and over with a specific loadout, trying to optimize it as far as they can. And that is one of their favorite rooms. It is really good, so is Abyss Climb.
Bit biased there, aren't you?
And then this is just tactical C-dashes.
That bench is very quick to take. I don't want to enter Umu on less than 3 health. Never mind.
I mean, hey, you're more than 3 health. You're at 3 health.
Alright, well, it's fine. I can pop a heal here.
Hover heal? Oh, well, I thought you said hover heal, and I'm like, what? Is that a new tech that I've never heard about?
Is this enough soul?
No.
Okay. Vi might have issues doing the 1 cycle here.
Surely.
I don't think I can get it.
Surely.
Not quite on full soul.
Is that 7?
It's 8.
8's enough.
Not if you're doing...
Five.
Alright, well, something is happening.
Gotta win there.
Oofy?
I hung around a little too long there because I was watching Vi.
I forget that. Oh,
unfortunate.
No. Thank God we took the safety bench.
That's why I took the bench, yeah.
That
went about as bad as it could possibly go.
Me and Vi were synced there for a bit.
Yeah.
We're on the same bench.
I completely forgot that Umu does not take knockback from your spells or
so
on this patch.
Umu does take knockback from your spells. Umu was just stuck in the platform because the lure wasn't quite at the right height. And so, yeah, when Umu gets stuck in the platform, won't move.
So here, even though we have Ismas, it's actually slightly a lot faster to C-dash just over the top of the acid there. Oh god.
Is QGA still possible with...
Nope.
No, not with Ismas. You
No,
just
the,
get sucked into the acid.
The window for QGA is microscopic in comparison. It's like 0.1 of leniency across all of the inputs. Alright, that guy we don't want to be in here. No one invited you. Thank you.
That's right.
So
I don't think...
killing it taps my jump as well. This is really annoying. So those squids each have kind of an RNG drift to them and an RNG like kind of small window they can spawn in. And we got a little unlucky there, but not the end of the world. And you're going to see us using, us being me, using Cyclone Slash here to break these planks a bit quicker, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you'll also notice May heals before picking up Raids here because Raids fully fills your soul meter, so it's just free soul. And 2 health would be scary for this next section, so...
Yep, and just doing some strategic dashes there to manage our Shake Cloak cooldown, just so we don't have to slow down at all to get through that Shake Gate. Okay. So that's the reason we get Shake Cloak early, basically. It's what makes it worth it.
By finishing Ubu there was a very, very unfortunate 3 cycle. That is very difficult to...
I am known for my acclaimed 6 cycles.
Actually, I am.
I'm sorry. That's a thing? 6 cycle Ubu?
It is when I am playing.
Hands on the keyboard, hand over the 6 cycle.
Alright, so I'm going to try and find $5 on the ground, because if I do, then I can avoid picking up anything else later beyond the devout. Alright, I think I'm going to shade sell the last Petra, and then all his money's going to go in the bin.
Oh, no.
Alright, I am screwed.
This is concerning. This is
we're
fine.
fine.
Okay. We can make and heal off, there are some enemies down here.
A funny little thing. So these guys, they shoot these thorns. On current patch, the thorns can hit you, but on this patch, they're on the wrong layer, which is a really funny way of saying they can't hit you whatsoever or interact with you.
I didn't know that until you guys did a run the other day.
Yeah, so I promise we're not cheating. We're not just like disabled the thorns hitbox. It came that way. You re-enabled it just to disable it again. Yeah. Just for the love of the game. All right, and now this is the harder dark room.
Yeah, so this is a series of 3 dark rooms on the way to Hera here for me.
The first and third are hard. This one's just dash, dash, C-dash.
Unfortunately, I gambled badly.
Yeah, when you gamble badly, then you take 2 damage, which is unlucky.
Right. What are you talking about? I love taking 2 damage.
So that little hiccup I had earlier, the upside of it was I'm now fine on Geo. because we're going to kill a Devout on our way to Hera, and that gives on our way out of Hera, and that gives us 43 geo, and we need 250 to afford the stag. So before I was too poor, now I'm fine, and that'll be our geo covered for the rest of the run.
So right now, if I'm not mistaken, it's just Great Slash and Shriek, right?
It's just Shriek.
Just Shriek?
Yeah,
You've got
Hera,
Great
Sheik,
For May.
Freak, and off we go.
I'm on my way to get Courage Flash right
Yeah.
now.
I missed May's
May
perspective.
is just after Hera and then Shriek.
Alright, so we dashed in the wall there. Again, just setting up that Shake Cloak cooldown so it's up immediately as soon as we get to the Devout. And then we're going to be collecting Hera the Beast, our final Dreamer. I promise there is a whole difficult movement section there, but because we have wings, we can just skip it. It is a terrifying but very fun split in any percent. In this, it's kind of just
It's still
we don't even have to
terrifying
fight
because we
anything.
don't have the lantern, so apologies to the viewers who could not see a single thing.
Wait, is Beast in a dark room?
Beast Den is not, but getting there is. So I believe we will want to do the Myla cutoff probably after May gets Shriek.
Yep.
So after the next quit out, we will probably close that incentive. How
Yep.
we looking on that?
So now's probably a good time for donations as well. Get something on the incentive.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of the incentive, we're looking at $90 for Wave to Myla and $70 to Pet Myla. So Wave to Myla looks like the way to go for that one. Do I have time to close out a few donations here for you guys?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We have $5 from Little Crochet, who says, good luck, May and Violet. $30 for content delivery. $40 from Felix, who says, love Hollow Knight, love PAX. And finally, $15 from Python, who says, I feel bad for laughing at this, but the spike denying Vi the backup Aspid was so funny. Also, shout-outs to Team Cherry for the huge donation. Thank you for making such an amazing and glitchy in a good way game. Also, is there a chance a runner could do Helicopter Night?
I got you.
Runner doing what?
Helicopter Night.
Oh, yeah.
What's Helicopter Night?
You'll see. You'll see. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
What is happening? What is happening?
Violet, please.
Had to quickly dodge under that little guy. But we're fine. Maybe?
GG's, good arena aside from the start. But, it was good when you entered it.
Well, we're both getting kind of the same spell. We're so close.
May's just dark and
Upspell,
spooky.
the upspell she tells you not to worry
You
about.
can quit out, quit out.
So we get to cut off the Myla incentive there.
Please tell me we got some last minute pet donations.
Unfortunately, the odds are not in your favor today. We have $70 for Pet Myla, but closing it out, Wave to Myla on $90.
Evil runner. Evil speedrunner. I can't believe you would do this.
Oh my god, actually, sorry to interrupt. We have a last minute snipe. $31 from Kenora. Let me just update the tallies here and do a little bit of quick maths. Oops, wrong one.
You didn't go for helicopter night.
Maybe was too distracted by Milo.
Yeah, the glimpse of hope.
It's too distracting because you evil creature, get off the stage.
I'm actually rich. Look at me.
So, just to cut in with the final bout of the incentive, so $31 from Kenora. In honor of our good friend Gidge, we must give Myla all the love we can by giving her some pets. Please put this towards petting Myla, and if we're to close that out, Pet Myla is now at $101, and Wave to Myla is $90.
You mentioned Gid and then you said we kill Milo. Wow. Gid is going to be so upset.
Gid is gonna be mad.
Hi, Myla. Hi, Myla.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah, you're getting what you
can
deserve.
you pet Milo with C dash?
You can.
Oh.
You're evil. You're
Evil.
evil. Shame
She's,
the speedrunner.
she's just sleeping.
Shame on ye.
I mean, that's about how you sleep, on your side. Her back is probably
Looking
killing
down
her.
at her as well. Oh wow.
You're awful.
It was self-defense.
That's not gonna hold up in court, buddy.
All right, and now we're heading into the final boss, the Hollow Knight. That's right, you're not the Hollow Knight. Common
I am.
misconception.
Malconception.
Misconcept.
That's like the first time I've gotten that strat in like 6 months.
Nice.
All right,
Sebastian?
so
No.
we are going to be using the Abyss Shriek spell that we got like right before the end here. It's really good, it's just super out of the way, which is why we don't use it, but longer speedruns make pretty heavy use of it. We're looking for no parries and minimal self-step. So that's the parry, that sucks.
Yeah, THK here is pretty difficult to get freaks in because you have to be very close to it.
So this is one of the best songs in the game. Shout out to Chris Miller.
Yeah. The Hollow Knight soundtrack is so good.
All Skills actually has some niche counterplay to parry, where if you're facing right, it'll actually go through the parry and not trigger it. But the self-stabs is still, you have to just wait. It sucks for you.
That's because they, every self-stab, every
Oh.
hit you get while self-stabbing only deals one hit, one damage.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Oh.
No screen skip on their side. GG's on
GG.
me.
And so 25
Time.
seconds or so from now will be time.
Time is on the final cutscene.
I'll just
not
call
now.
it.
Yeah.
But that is the end of the run for May. She has vanquished the Hollow Knight. And yeah, time will be coming up for her. Vi is coming up on Abyss Shriek. And
Time.
I'm about 3 minutes off, I think.
very close actually. It was
Well, it was close to begin with, and then I had a little bit of a mishap in Crystal Peaks, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was a really good run. I think that was probably,
That was,
if
like,
you take out the
insane.
Milo time, that was probably easily within a minute of PB.
oh my gosh.
I would say that is probably a 52,
Yeah,
probably.
a 52 4x type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, we use a loadless timer in Hollow Knight because loads vary a lot between different PCs, so it's hard to guess from a real time.
Wow, you were like right in the center of that room there.
Oh, yeah.
You got it down to
It
the
is,
science.
for some reason, faster to do it when you're further up. I don't know why.
Because it
but-
like sucks you to that point anyway, so the shorter you can make that distance travel is better.
Yeah. All right, but I've got to go say hi to a little friend of ours.
No.
I think it's actually you get to, like it's something you're excited for, right?
Uh-huh.
Evil. Evil. So Vi has now gotten all of her abilities, and she is now going to, very unfortunately, go to pet the Myla.
Are there any requests on how?
I
What?
think the Shade Soul's a classic. Otherwise, like Nail, death by 4 cuts.
There's an executioner here on stage with me. Oh my god.
Hang on, I'm gonna immortalize this moment.
Are you videoing this?
All right, I'll do something a little silly.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'll No.
Completely
Okay.
unprovoked.
There's a glitch you can do there called a super slide. Basically, if you if you hit a I've got a bench and Domus. It's fine. If you kill an enemy on the same frame that you open the pause menu, you go flying, and it's super funny. But it's frame perfect
And also RNG.
And also,
RNG.
yeah. So this game runs at 50 physics frames and also then whatever your frame rate is. Some things are physics frame dependent, some things are graphics frame dependent. So we capped to 250 FPS as that gives us a nice balance. Some examples of that is flying enemy acceleration is frame rate dependent.
I was going to mention
So
Helicopter
higher
night,
is
yeah.
faster.
Oh,
yeah, true. Nice. So this saves no time, but it looks goofy. So what better place to do it than a marathon?
And then you got stuck in the animation.
Yeah, it keeps going off. You get control here. It's great.
the same thing actually happens if you C-dash into the cutscene there. You just go flying, and then you're stuck in this pose right here. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at the 1 hour, 5 minutes file time.
All right, can we get some esports commentators on this?
That's May's job.
All right, so we've got Violet in a 1v1 situation here. All right, starting with Zero Soul, so going nail swings. This is the London opening. All right, and good use of Soul here, avoiding masterfully. Oh, and the
Excellent
stagger up
stagger.
THK. Unfortunate, they would have been looking for that damage. THK answering with 2 quick ones. Violet unfortunately not able to punish the recovery frames there. Getting a nice descending dub. Nice. All right.
Oh,
and
good
another
stagger there, not
stagger.
taking
Violet
damage.
is just mastering that stagger count. All right. And
Double
THK
straight.
tries to
Nice.
respond with a
Oh
parry.
my god.
All right. And into the self-stamp. This is a really bad position for the
healing
THK. A couple of heals from Violet, throwing them both away immediately.
Don't need them.
All right, and THK going for the fountain attack. Ooh, this is risky. This is
That's unlucky.
Fine.
Oh. We gotta get the run back. May, come on.
Violet, older advisor now, getting the run back. I'm not sure if THK is going to have the depth here to pull out some plays she hasn't seen before. All right, opening with the same London opening. THK trying to respond with a slash. Violet responding on the dash with a nice double. Isn't able to back it up. Oh no. All right, good tree here. THK going into the screen early, trying to respond with that parry. It's been doing a lot of these parries after screens, but Violet's just ready for it. All right, and the dive attacks here. Another screen from THK going into the self-stab, but this is really bad for him, so that's his about half health. All right, so THK is now going to have some new options, going to be able to self-stab more, which will minimize Violet's damage. All right, and straight into the screen, 250 health here. This is a non-end game for Violet. Let's see if he can execute this time. All right, lovely. There we go.
GG's Violet, that is the end of the run. Let's go. Claps all around.
So time will be on the final cutscene. We'll call it out. Yada yada.
Team Cherry.
Team Cherry. Yo, Team Cherry. Team Cherry. Love Team Cherry. Oh my god.
I think roughly what they're saying is, congratulations, May, on your win. We all saw it coming. And time.
Woo. GG's
Yeah, that was Hollow Knight. All skills.
Yeah.
Thanks for the commentary.
If you like the game, please run it. Going to the Hollow Knight speedrun community, the Discord server there, they are lovely. There is 1,000,001 resources for any category, for the setup, for down patching, everything. Even if this isn't necessarily like your speed, any category you can think of, someone's probably ran it. If it's really niche, it's probably Quack. If it's glitched, it's probably Blossom.
Shoutouts to Quack.
But yeah,
Shoutouts
there's
to
something for
Blossom.
everyone. The randomizer community is also massive. And yeah, get amongst it and keep an eye out for Silksong.
Woo. Whenever that happens.
Just not too attentive an eye. All right, and yeah, thank you for having us, and it's been lovely.
Thank you for that absolutely incredible Hollow Knight race. Thank you to everyone for all their donations and support throughout as well. Just a reminder that we are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we're raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com or in person at the runner desk to the left of the stage. We had some last-minute donations there as well, $5 from Corite, who said, favourite bot to interact with is the Kiryu bot, but for passive, I found it funny watching the Lara Croft bot running from the T-Rex. I like your funny words. And a last-minute, but a little bit too late donation, $20 from Kate Latte, saying, donating for awful Hollow Knight RNG, love heart, wave to Myla. Unfortunately, not quick enough. Thank you so much for your donation anyway. And that will do it for my block here today. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Grimo, but I will be passing it off to the lovely JK Sessions to take it away from here.
Good afternoon, AusSpeedruns. My name is JK Sessions, and I'll be your host for the next couple hours. How are we all doing? Cool. Righto, just do a quick explainer of what we are. We are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we are raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. If you would like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. That is donate.ausspeedruns.com. Or, if you are here in the audience, you can go to the desk, the runner management desk over to our side, if you would like to make a cash donation. Okay, looks like we are ready to go with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Any % funky mode. Take it away, Ghoul.